Hi everyone. Today we're talking about the difference between counterdependency and codependency. Let's dive right in. Both of these behavioral patterns can have a major effect on our relationships, and it's super important to know the distinctions between them. So, what exactly is counterdependency? Counterdependency refers to a pattern of behavior where an individual tries to avoid depending on others and seeks to maintain control in relationships. This can manifest in various ways, such as avoiding intimacy, rejecting help or support, or trying to be self-sufficient in every aspect of life. Characteristics of counterdependent behavior can include an avoidance of vulnerability, an inability to ask for help, an obsession with control and independence, and a resistance to intimacy. This type of behavior can create barriers in relationships and prevent individuals from forming healthy connections with others. How does counterdependency affect relationships? Counterdependency can make it difficult for individuals to form meaningful connections with others, as they may struggle with vulnerability and intimacy. It can also create conflicts in relationships, as individuals may resist help and support from others, leading to feelings of frustration and resentment. To illustrate the concept of counterdependency, consider a person who has always been self-sufficient and independent. They may have a strong desire to control every aspect of their life and avoid relying on others. In a relationship, this could manifest as resistance to letting their partner get close, or a reluctance to ask for help or support. This type of behavior can create distance in the relationship and make it difficult for the individuals involved to form a meaningful connection. Now, let's turn our attention to codependency. Codependency refers to a pattern of behavior where an individual places the needs and wants of others above their own, often at their own expense. This can lead to a loss of self-identity and a sense of being trapped in relationships that are not healthy or fulfilling. Characteristics of codependent behavior can include a strong need for approval and validation from others, a difficulty saying no, an obsession with controlling others, and a lack of healthy boundaries. This type of behavior can lead to feelings of guilt, resentment, and low self-esteem, and can create toxic relationships. How does codependency affect relationships? Codependency can create an unhealthy power dynamic in relationships, as individuals may feel a sense of obligation to prioritize the needs of others above their own. This can lead to a loss of personal identity, as well as feelings of being trapped in relationships that are not fulfilling or healthy. Just imagine a person who constantly puts the needs of others before their own. They may struggle to set healthy boundaries and may feel guilty saying no. In a relationship, this could manifest as always putting their partner's needs before their own, or feeling like they can never do enough to please their partner. This type of behavior can create an unhealthy dynamic in the relationship and can lead to feelings of burnout and resentment. So, what's the difference between counterdependency and codependency? Both patterns involve difficulties in forming healthy relationships and can lead to conflicts and toxic dynamics, but they stem from different motivations and behaviors. Counterdependency is characterized by a need for control and independence, while codependency is characterized by a need for validation and approval from others. Understanding the differences in their effects on relationships is key to resolving these patterns and improving relationship dynamics. Counterdependency can lead to distance and a lack of intimacy in relationships, while codependency can lead to feelings of guilt, resentment, and burnout. There are also common misconceptions and misunderstandings about both counterdependency and codependency. For example, some may believe that counterdependency is simply a lack of need for others, when in fact it is a fear of vulnerability and a desire for control. On the other hand, some may believe that codependency is simply a kind and caring behavior, when in fact it can lead to toxic dynamics and a loss of personal identity. Whether you struggle with counterdependency or codependency, it's important to understand the underlying causes and learn strategies for breaking the cycle. These strategies can include setting healthy boundaries, learning to communicate assertively, and practicing self-care and self-compassion. Building healthy relationships, seeking therapy, and learning to love and accept oneself can also be key components in the healing process. Therapy can be a powerful tool in the healing process, providing a safe space to work through and understand these patterns. And if you're interested in exploring online therapy, I have a special offer for you. Online-therapy.com provides live sessions with qualified therapists, tools, unlimited messages, and even yoga. To access this special offer and start your healing journey today, simply follow the link in the description. Don't let counterdependency or codependency hold you back. Invest in yourself and your relationships, and experience the growth and fulfillment that comes with it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more therapy snacks. And don't forget to like and share.
Therapy snacks.